Take a close look at your breakfast. The soft, airy texture of bread, the sharp taste of aged cheese, or a cold glass of milk. To create these textures and flavors, we usually have to change the food on a microscopic level. But how do we turn hard wheat into soft bread, or simple milk into complex cheese, without using heavy machinery or harsh chemicals? We use enzymes. These are natural tools, essentially tiny protein-based engines that act as biological catalysts. Their only job is to make chemical reactions happen much faster than they would on their own. Modern food science borrows these molecular scissors from nature. By using them, we can precisely reshape our food to make it softer, to make it tastier, and easier to digest. Normally, changing a food's structure is hard work. It requires a massive amount of starting energy, like extreme heat, to force ingredients to react and transform. This graph shows how enzymes solve that problem. The tall gray hill is the energy needed for a normal reaction, but look at the lower yellow curve. Adding an enzyme shrinks that energy hill, lowering the barrier so reactions start much more easily. Because of this, food can be processed at lower temperatures, making the entire process faster, more efficient, and saving massive amounts of heat. Enzymes are highly specific. They only work when finding a perfect physical match with their target. They fit together like puzzle pieces, ensuring the enzyme changes exactly what it's supposed to, without affecting the rest of the food. We used to extract these tools directly from nature, like from papayas or animals. But to feed millions, we now use microscopic helpers, bacteria and fungi. Grown in large tanks, this microbial fermentation is the industrial standard because it produces a steady, scalable supply. Think of these 4 enzymes as a specialized toolkit. Each one is designed to break down a different part of our food, like starches, proteins, or fats. First is amylase. It targets complex carbohydrates, chopping long chains of starches into simple sugars. In the bakery, this makes dough easier to work with and ensures the bread stays soft for much longer than it would naturally. Next is protease. It breaks down proteins by snipping the chemical glue, called peptide bonds, that holds them together. This makes tough meats tender and gives cheese its structure. Then there's lipase, which breaks down fats. In the dairy industry, lipase releases the tiny aromatic molecules that we perceive as the sharp, savory flavor of an aged cheese. Finally, we have lactase. Its only job is to split milk sugars, making dairy products easy for anyone to enjoy. By using this toolkit, we can precisely control the final texture and taste of our food, creating products like lactose-free milk that simply wouldn't exist otherwise. But these tools do more than just change flavor. They can actually make our food healthier. We use enzymes to pre-digest food before it reaches your plate. Breaking down hard-to-digest starches makes nutrients easier to absorb. Protease also releases bioactive peptides, tiny messengers that help the body function better and provide benefits beyond basic nutrition. This turns everyday meals into functional foods, meaning the food itself is working to improve your long-term health. Think back to that breakfast, the soft bread, the sharp cheese, and the milk that's easy on the stomach. These aren't just random ingredients. They are the result of us learning to work with nature's own microscopic engines. Because these processes require less energy and allow us to tailor food for specific health needs, enzymes are becoming the primary tool for a more efficient and personalized way of eating. They are the quiet workers building a future where food is better for the planet and better for us.